All right, guys. Hi. I'll be right back. I'm going to set up the Instagram, folks. Let's get it set up. Let's get it set up. Let's get it set up. Let's close closet doors. How's it going, everybody? Nice to see everybody online. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to set it up and get going live. The live video will be available soon. That's nice. I think that was from like yesterday. Delete. Delete. Let's do delete. Delete. We don't care about that old video. Okay, here we go. I think we can do it now. Okay, X out of that. Delete. Delete. Okay, let's go live. All right. Instagram is doing its notification game, letting people know that we're going live. So we'll let it do that. Got a little delayed today. Sorry about that, folks. But we're here. We're ready to cheer. Hi, Instagram Nation. I hope everybody got the notification that I was doing class a little bit later today because I had to go and work with the dogs today. That's what we do. We work with dogs. That's what we do. Okay, cool. I think you guys on Instagram land can see what's happening. Awesome. And if I stand up here, I think you guys can kind of see me, if I'm especially on my mat. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready. Let's come into a comfortable sitting position, into whatever is a comfortable seat for you. I have my Zafu and Zabuton. Zafu and Zabuton. That's not necessary for you to have in order for you to do a meditation, all right? You can sit up on a blanket, some pillows, whatever helps you sit in a way that you're elevating your hips above the line of your knees. So if I'm sitting into whatever feels like a comfortable position for your body, for the first half hour of this class, we will work with some breath work to guide us into a still meditation. So let's get into whatever is a comfortable seat for you. That might be cross-legged. It might be Baddha Konasana with the soles of your feet together. If you do that though, because we're sitting for a while, prop up your knees a little with maybe a block or some more pillows or blankets or things like that. And if you're watching this not live, of course you have some time to go back and grab all that stuff. All right, so my preferred position is actually to sit on my knees with my ankles kind of off the edge of my Zaf Bhutan. And I prop up my hips with my Zafu. Sometimes I sit with my toes curled under. Whatever feels like a comfortable sitting position for you right now. Hi, Vesper. Vesper's coming. Are you going to sit in meditation with us? Yeah. The cats always do love it. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable for a couple more moments. And tonight's focus of the meditation in our class, in our last half hour of the class will be movement, is to allow your attention to roam, which probably isn't that hard these days, right? But in a deliberate kind of way, in a way that's curiosity. Being curious about how the breath shapes and changes your mood, your thoughts, your ability to pay attention. And as we go into the practice, how the breath supports your practice in a way that really is curious rather than a way that is judgmental. Oftentimes when we breathe and we can't move or we can't breathe in a pose, there's a judgment call that we make. We'll work with that in the still meditation. I'll work a little more with that, and then when we go into the breathing part. So let your hands be in whatever mudra you like. You can place the non-dominant hand on top of your dominant hand. You can, if you want a grounding gesture, just place your palms on your thighs. Another popular gesture is to either place the palms up and maybe work with Yang Mudra, which is the middle finger and the thumbs touching. And you can work this mudra with the palms down as well. This is a way of kind of closing off the inner circuitry, so to speak, and kind of maintaining your own environment, fortifying it. So you can hang out in a space of curiosity. So close your eyes for a moment and just begin to cultivate a sense of curiosity about how you're feeling right now. I'm curious about the way you've selected to position your body and if it was an ideal shape for you right now. Just be curious about the way you are feeling emotionally right now. Are you feeling a little panicked? Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling sadness? Be curious about where you feel like that's being held in your body. It's a great place when you sense where you're holding, when you're gripping. We're going to take a deeper breath. We're going to aim the breath. Let's come into Kapalabhati, which is breath of fire. Breath of fire is designed to stoke our inner fire. I talked about this in the yin class that I taught earlier in the week about the cultivation of tapas. And in the current circumstance, I do see a lot of folks who and speak to a lot of people who have expressed difficulty with cultivating their tapas, that inner fire, that agni. I think one of the highlights of this situation is maybe not so much that we aren't self-starters, but maybe more that we have the stamina to maintain we're struggling with that, right? The stamina to maintain the drive, the motivation to work on projects, particularly with such a great amount of uncertainty. What's the point? And paradoxically, the best way to cultivate tapas is actually by doing nothing. We create stamina by actually taking the time to do nothing. So let's use Kapalabhati to stoke the inner fire. We'll move to alternate nostril breath, Nadi Shodhana, to balance that out. And then we'll work with Sitali to cool. Kapalabhati is the opposite of Bhastrika, which we've been practicing. And it's short bursts of air through the nose. Belly pulls back to spine. So take a partial breath in, and then begin. Just breathing through the nose. There are passive inhalations that happen on the own. We'll do about 5 more rounds. Not 3, we'll do 3 more. Just to help you develop the stamina. And on each of the 3, we'll lengthen the count a little longer. Take a partial breath in, and then begin. Let that go. Inhale and exhale and freely breathe the effects of the pranayama. We'll do a final round, and on this round, we will go a little bit longer than the last one. If you get lost in the actions, the thoughts, whatever, stop. Take a partial breath in, and then come back and join. Exhale if you need to. A partial inhale, and begin. Keep going, and go at your own pace. If mine is too quick, choose a pace that does work for you, that you can stay with. And let that go. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Breathe at your own pace to take in the effects of the pranayama. Let's work with alternate nostril breathing on a shoulder. Alternate nostril breathing involves closing the right and left nostrils with the thumb and the ring finger. The index and middle finger are placed at the brow point. For extra support, you can bring the left hand to cup the right elbow if you need to. I recommend that. Again, to support building stamina to work with the practice. Place index and middle finger at the brow point. Close left nostril with ring finger, leaving the right side open. Thumb hovering. Exhale if you need to. And then inhale through the right side. Close right side. Exhale left. Inhale left side. Close left side, exhale right. Inhale right side. Close right side, exhale left. Inhale left side. Close left side, exhale right. Inhale right side. Close right side, exhale left. Inhale left side. Close left side, exhale right. Release the hand back to mudra. Like I said, I think palms down is a good gesture for today. And just breathe at your own pace, no restrictions, holds. Be curious about where you feel the breath. Where you don't. Just be curious in general about if you can stay with your curiosity. Let's come to a second round. Pick up the right hand, index and middle finger brow point. You can cup the elbow with the arm, with the hand for support. Close left nostril. Inhale through right side. Close both sides and exhale left. Inhale left side. Close both sides, exhale right. Inhale right side. Close both sides. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Do a final round on your own. When it's complete, let the arm come down. Take a free breath in and out. Return the hands to the mudra, whichever you've selected. Close the pranayama of this meditation practice with a final pranayama of Sitali, the cooling breath. Sitali can be done with either a rolled up tongue, inhaling through the tongue, lightly closed lips. When we exhale through the nose. If you cannot roll your tongue, because it's actually a genetic thing, clench your teeth in a wide grin like this. Inhale through the teeth. The lips again close. And it's an exhale through the nose. So in both practices, the lips close lightly and the exhale happens in the nose. We'll do 10 breaths. Go at your own pace. I'll call out the first 3, and then you'll just keep going. Inhale through teeth or tongue. Exhale with lips closed. Inhale through teeth or tongue. Exhale, lips closed. Inhale through teeth or tongue. Exhale through lips closed. Do the final 7 on your own. Final round. And let it go. Breathe freely. The final 10 minutes of this half hour of meditation, we will be in stillness and change the position of your seat if you need to. Maybe get a little warmer. I have my door open so one of my cats can come in and out. So maybe you need to grab something a little warmer to be in stillness. Whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. And then relax the hips and feel a little heavy, firmly anchored into the ground. Maybe change the position of your mudra. The thigh bones and the calf muscles become heavy. Ankles and toes relax. Lengthen the tailbone down. Close your eyes, feeling with eyes closed into that sense of curiosity of how it feels to lengthen the tailbone down. The spine rises up from that place. Through the crown, shoulders soften. And just become curious about the roaming quality of the breath. If your thoughts begin to roam, come back to the sensation of the breath and how it wends itself through the body. Like a stream. How it softens places of resistance in the body. And at the same time create shape within the body. Continue maintaining the curiosity of the breath filling the body. Softening. Structure. Now both qualities can be true. Use the breath as the way to wend your own way back. And thoughts take you away into story, planning. Label those episodes as whatever they are, thinking, planning, conversation, and let them go. If it's an emotional wave, label it for what it is. joy, anxiety, tension, love. And come back to the breath. And the fascination, the qualities of the breath. Use the breath as your guide back. These final few moments, if your mind has carried you away like breezes this fine spring day. Use the breath as your own way of dusting out, brightening up, and reconnecting. Begin to expand and lengthen the breath now. On both the inhalation and the exhalation. Begin to become more aware of the sounds around you, the temperature of the room, the quality of the light. The shape of your body in the space wherever you're practicing. And begin to make movements in the body. Moving the hands, rotating the wrists, maybe extending and flexing, waving. Roll the shoulders. Yeah, any other movements that you need to start to wake your body up. You might even need to rotate the ankles a little bit, flex the toes and the feet. Thank you, Zafu. thank your seat for holding you so steady during your practice. And let's come into some movement. Let's actually come into a classic spinal twist. Move some of my props out of the way. Use my trusty dusty blanket. Actually, let's come into shoelace side bend. Stack the left shin, actually the right shin on top of the left. Start there. I normally don't start with that side, but I want to today. Anchor the right hand out to the side with the palm down. Bend the elbow slightly so you really feel the palm connect to the ground. Activate the feet, spread the toes, and maybe wiggle them around a little more if they're still a little sleepy. Neck release pose, reach left arm out to the side. Really push down through the right hip, which straightens the torso a little. Let go in the shoulders. Let go in the neck. Become a little more deliberate and pointed with your breath. Pointing it and aiming it towards places in the body where your curiosity might have revealed that you don't have much feeling. And treat those places with curiosity, which is different from judgment. Take one more breath here, neck release. Push down through the right hand, push down through the pelvis. And then inhale, keep reaching through the left arm. Use right hand to pick up head. Now switch legs. And I forgot to say that we could do this in a half shoelace. So in a half shoelace, the bottom leg is extended if that's a little more comfortable on your knees. Left leg on top. Right leg is either long or the knee is bent. Left hand out to the side. It's about 18 inches in line with the hip. Push the palm against the floor and bend elbows slightly. Fingertips spread wide. Reach right arm out for neck release pose. Feel for pushing down through the left hip. Again, that might lift the torso a little bit. So my curiosity when I was working with this practice earlier was noticing how the breath lifts the ribs away from the hips as you breathe in. And just really loving that ease on the breath out. Relax the shoulders, push down through the hips more to create the opportunity for that big breath and lift in the ribs in and up. Ease on the exhale. Come out of the pose, reach to the right arm. Use left hand to pick up the hat. Now let's do classic twist. Place the left foot down to the floor. The bottom leg can be extended. If crossing the thigh is too much, bring the foot to the inner thigh. Reach right arm up, inhale. Exhale, anchor both hips down and then come into the twist, hugging the knee gently to the body. The tendency is to really yank the knee in. Today, let the knee push forward into the arm. My curiosity showed me how that helped me sit up a little straighter. Spread the toes, all 10 beauties. And take that big breath in. Breathing in a way that feeds whatever emotions are going on for you today. that might be grabbing your attention. One more deep breath in. Exhale, wash the breath out. Inhale to unwind. Change sides. Classic spinal twist with the foot outside the thigh or inside, and the bottom knee can also be bent. I'm just working with the leg long. Feels good. I worked with a bend before. Now I'm curious. Inhale, reach up through the left arm. Exhale, anchor down in the hips. Keep the anchor as you come into the twist. Just hugging the knee lightly to the chest. Torso. And get curious. How does it feel pushing the knee forward rather than hauling it into the body? How does it feel to spread the toes and the soles of the feet? What's the change that you detect? How does it feel to take a longer inhale, wider inhale? And a long, slow exhale. Inhale, unwind. Come onto your back for abs with a prop. Grab whatever prop you're using this tonight. I didn't grab my rolled up mat, but I want to. I'd rather use that. But for those of you who do not have this, you'll use what I just picked up, which is your block, or maybe you'll pick up a blanket rolled up or a pillow or something to that nature. Come onto your back and place said prop between thighs. So stay with feet on the floor today for basic abs with a prop. Active feet though. Spread the toes, anchor the heels into the floor. Interlace hands behind the head. Really cradling. Can you give that head some TLC? Really let the head rest back and give a light traction of the skull bones away from the shoulders. As you do that, squeeze the prop and pull low belly down. And notice so that gives you more space to take a breath in. And out. Torso can get a little fuller. All right, activate the feet, push the heels against the floor. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze your prop and curl the tailbone up. Exhale, lift the shoulders up, squeeze the prop again and pull the low belly down. Push the heels down. Inhale, lower the shoulders. Blankets in the way. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze prop, push heels. Exhale, lift shoulders up. Give the prop another squeeze, curl tailbone a second time and pull the low belly down. Inhale, lay shoulders down. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze prop. Exhale, lift shoulders up. Give the prop another squeeze, pull the belly down again, just really flatten the back of the ribs, shoulder blades are up. Pull low belly down again. Inhale, the shoulders down. Hold breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze prop. Activate the feet. Exhale, lift shoulders up, pull low belly down, give the prop another squeeze, pull low belly down again. Lift shoulders a little higher without the neck. Use your belly. Inhale, lay shoulders down. Do a final one. Activate the feet now. Hold breath, curl tailbone up and squeeze prop. Exhale, lift shoulders up, pull the low belly down, give the prop another squeeze. Inhale, lay shoulders down. Let's come into bridge. Hold on to the prop. Bring heels back towards the buttocks. You can raise them with your fingers. Let palms turn up. Arms are at your sides. Active feet. Inhale, squeeze the prop. Push heels into the floor and lift hips. Exhale. Keep pushing into the floor through your heels. Toes are lifted and spreading. Stretch the breath through the low back, low belly, low waist. Exhale, squeeze the prop again. Curl the tailbone up and anchor the heels a little more into the ground. Toes spread a little more. Stretch the breath through the sides of the rib cage. Exhale, push heels down. Use it to move the hips to the knees. One more deep breath in. And then release. Keep pushing the heels down. Super strong. To lower the hips. Keep tucking and squeezing on that roll. Tuck, tailbone, tuck, 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 to come all the way down without the shoulders engaged. That's hard, right? But it's a great thing to continue to strive for every time you come out of a bridge pose. How little can you use what's already overworked? Okay. Roll over to your side. Push into the floor to come up. Head relaxed. Use one hand to pick up the head. Come. Hi, Desper. She's on the cushion. I don't know if you could, some of you won't be able to see her. What are you doing? Let's come on to dolphin pose. Come on to hands and knees. I'll cue some variations. Pad your knees if you need to. I like to because I do. I need to, but I like to. Come on to hands and knees, hands under shoulders, and then lower down to the floor with elbows under the shoulders. You may need to lift up the sleeves of your shirt. Curl toes under and push toes firmly against the floor. Swivel the arms to use hands to grab upper arms between elbow and shoulders. That's your distance. And then swivel them forward to clasp the fingers if you have a shoulder condition or irritation, let alone an injury. Okay. If you don't have any of that, separate the arms, palms press into the floor, fingers spread wide. Relax the neck. And take a deep breath into the upper and mid back. Exhale, push the forearms against the floor and feel for the collarbones lengthening forward. Push back through the toes. So it's like you are going in opposite directions. And get curious about how that feels. Do you have more space to breathe now with that structure? They can work here, or maybe straighten the legs, lift hips. Let go in the neck even more. Move the feet closer to the face. A slight bend to the knees and then push back with the heels, down through the forearms. And take a deeper breath through the upper back, mid back, low back. And wrap the shoulder blades around so they insert into the armpits. Let go in the neck again and push the forearms down. Inhale, lower the knees to the floor. Come into embryo pose. Turn to the tops of the toes. Arms come alongside shins. Forehead will rest on the floor or a block if the floor is too low. Strengthen your breath in this restful pose. How does your breath enhance this shape? Curious. Take a deeper breath. Wash the breath out. And then inhale, push down through the shins and come up to a kneeling position. And then to a standing position. Oh, that's good. We just love her. We love her. We do. Basic Uddiyana. So Uddiyana means the belly flies up. We'll work with basic Uddiyana with the feet the width of the mat. I'm going to turn and then face you so you can see what this looks like if you've never done Uddiyana. In basic Uddiyana, the thumbs go right into the groin creases. All right. And the hips push back a little bit, right? Heels push firmly into ground like we were doing in bridge. Watch first. Some of you know this practice and are certainly welcome to follow along. Active feet. Tuck the tailbone and take a deep breath in. Chin is tucked. Hold the breath. Widen through the upper back. Exhale through your mouth. Keep the breath out. Pull low belly back to spine and tuck the chin again. Let belly go. Wow. And inhale to sit up. I got a lot out of that one. It really dusts you out. You may have noticed my belly got very concave in that. That is from years of practice. So yours might not be doing that. That's fine, but that's what you want to aim for. There's actually a softening of the belly muscles in order to achieve that. So, again, it's the paradox. Like we're working that belly back, but we're also creating a softness around that. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. All right, let's do it again. We'll do 3 rounds. Active feet, chin is tucked. Tailbone tucked. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Keep breath out. Pull low belly back to spine. Let go in belly muscles. Take a deep breath in. Hold breath. Tuck tail, tuck chin. Exhale. Pull low belly back to spine. Let belly go. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Pull low belly back to spine. Let that go. And then inhale to stand up and then walk heel toe your feet together. All right, let's do a little B series. Step into warrior two, actually. Step right into warrior two with the left foot forward, right hand behind, right foot behind. Warrior two with unlocking the shoulders. Inhale, bring the elbows up at 90-degree bend. Palms face one another. Take left hand into the armpit and wrap the shoulder blade. All right, stay in your warrior two. All right. Take a deep breath where your thumb and your fingers are on your body. Exhale, draw the shoulder head back, flex the armpit muscle against the thumb. Draw shoulder blade down, belly down. Second arm position, only if you've never dislocated your shoulder. Otherwise, stay with the thumb and the armpit. Bring the hand inside the bicep, only if you have a healthy shoulder. Okay? Stay here, remember. Take a deep breath into the upper back. Exhale, draw the shoulder head back, shoulder blade down, and push the forearm and the hand together. Third arm position is for everybody. Bring the hand inside the elbow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the shoulder head back, shoulder blade down, and push the forearm and the hand together. Let that go. Reach arms out to the side. Hope you stayed in your warrior two. Extended warrior with chest opener. Inhale, bring left forearm onto thigh, reach right arm straight up, relax the neck. Bend the elbow if you need to, if that's too much on your shoulder. Push down through active feet and pull the belly in. If you have further to go, no matter where you're positioned, lower the arm slightly and then reach the arm behind the shoulder, as far as feels comfortable. I'm curious about how far you will go and where you sacrifice the breath. Do you go too far that you sacrifice the breath? That's the question. Inhale, release. Lower the arm. And then just step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Feet of warrior two, push into the feet to come up. Unlocking the shoulders. Do it in warrior two this time. Pick up the left elbow, bring the thumb of the right hand into the armpit. Fingertips are wrapped around the side of the body. Take a deep breath where your hands are touching your body. Exhale, flex the armpit muscle against the thumb, pull the shoulder head back, shoulder blade down. Second arm position, hand inside the bicep. Only if you have your shoulder is healthy and you've never dislocated it. Stay in stage one if you have. That's on this side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the bicep against the palm, palm pushes back. Shoulder head back and down. Belly in and down. Inhale, bring the hand inside the elbow. Deep breath in. Exhale, push the elbow against the palm. Draw the shoulder head back, shoulder blade down. And again, that move is for everybody. Let that go. Inhale, reach arms out to the sides. Extended warrior variation. Bring right forearm onto thigh, reaching arm out to the side. Maybe bend the elbow. See what's up with you. And lower the arm at the elbow, and then maybe move past the line of the shoulder. Let go in the neck. Hands are active, feet are active, breath is strong. Shake the body. Release, lower the arms to come out of the pose. And then step forward into chair position for the final move. Step up to the top of your mat. I'm gonna face forward on the long side so I face you. Come into chair position with the elbows bent, again at 90 degrees. Take a deep breath in. Unlocking the shoulders, stage 4. Exhale, draw the shoulder heads back, shoulder blades down, and squeeze the inner elbows together. Inhale, breathe into upward dog. Exhale, draw the shoulder heads back, shoulder blades down, squeeze inner elbows together, tuck the tail like I just did. And then take another breath in the upper back. Exhale, draw the shoulder heads back, shoulder blades down, squeeze inner elbows together. Inhale, 2, come on. All right, let's come on down. We'll do one final pose, which is shoelace fold. So you might want to sit up on your prop, whatever that is for you. And again, stack the right shin on top of the left. Left knee is bent, but the left leg is long. Bring hands onto either side. Maybe you, of the thighs, maybe you bring your hands onto blocks or whatever props you'd like to use. Take a deep breath in, activate your feet. Exhale, tuck the chin down into the chest. And let that be the extent of your fold. We'll take 5 breaths on each side. Be curious about how your breath guides and shapes and creates your pose. Go at the rate of your breath, the pace of your breath. Let your breath be your guide. And final breath in. Exhale out. Inhale to sit up. And change sides. Hey, Whisper, girl. Bring the left leg on top, and the right leg can be long. Or both knees bent. Stack your shins. That's your move. Hands can be on either side on props or right on the floor. Tuck the chin, activate your feet. Take a deep breath in. Ease out with the exhale. Really let your breath dictate how your body folds. Let your breath, the quality of the breath specifically, determine the shape. One more breath in. Complete, easy breath out. Inhale to sit up. And come into your Shavasana. So here's where I leave you. Come into whatever is a comfortable Shavasana for you. One that allows you to continue exploring your breath. These classes that I am teaching are a gift to you. I wish you the best to you and yours during these times. And please leave me comments or questions. You can email me directly at lisa.loring, L-O-R-I-N as in Nancy G. You'll see my name on the email, on the channel, at gmail.com. I'm happy to help with anything. If you'd like a more interactive experience, we can do a Zoom class. Just let me know. And if there are specific classes or times you'd like to practice live, also let me know. I'm here to support during these times, giving the best I know and the best of me to all of you. The classes are free. I'm also accepting donations, and thank you to those of you who have donated and supported. The PayPal address will be in the description of this class and all the others. There are other classes to download and look at and to practice. Please do. Namaste.